Storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
Well, hopefully you got the opportunity to get outside today. We saw the blue skies, we saw some sunshine. The rain has stayed away well to the west of us and to the north. And right now, as we take a live look over downtown Rochester, just a few fair weather cumulus clouds up there at the moment. Temperatures, though, warm. We are in the 80s. Dew point temperatures into the lower 60s. So still under that kind of comfortable level for dew points, but enough to the point where you kind of walk outside and you can feel the humidity just a little bit. Winds remain from out of the south between 10 to 15 miles per hour. And when we look across the area today, high temperatures into the low to mid 80s across the area. Some of us trying to push towards the upper 80s in spots. So definitely a warm one out there, that's for sure. And compared to yesterday, like I said, today was going to be a day where if you weren't able to get outside yesterday during the afternoon, today was going to be another one of those opportunities, and we'll kind of see that stretch continue into the evening because when we get to tomorrow, we'll be tracking the chance for some showers and storms starting rather early. And we'll actually see it on our future temperatures here. So before we even get to the future cast, you'll see what I'm talking about. So as we work into tomorrow morning, overnight lows back into the middle 60s across the area. And as we move towards about lunchtime, notice some of these kind of yellow spots picking up here on the map. Well, those are those showers and storms that will move through around the afternoon, keeping temperatures rather mild into the lower 70s. It won't be till we get to later on in the day that we start to see that warming take place. And this is where the conditional second chance of showers and storms to develop later on starts to kind of arrive. So we'll see how this actually plays out. If we do actually warm up into the low to mid 80s, look at that, even close to 90 degrees west of I-35. How the atmosphere rebounds tomorrow will really dictate our storm chances as we push into the evening. So grilling forecast, I'll tell you what, get outside tonight to do it because tomorrow, with that chance for some storms later on, not going to be the scenario to do it. Things look better as we move into Tuesday. Temperatures remain into the middle 80s and we're into the upper 70s by Wednesday. And looking at your rain chances through the course of the next 5 days, it's there. It's rather low for at least 3 of the 5 days. But for Wednesday and tomorrow, you can expect to see some showers across the region. So I'll tell you what, looking at Sky Tracker 3, we look west of I-35 and you'll notice those storms start to move in by the time we get towards around 7 and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Whether or not this stays this strong is still to be determined. We'll see how those storms look overnight and into tomorrow morning when they kind of fire up across the Central Plains. As they move eastward, we'll see how they start to look as they get closer. Once these move away, notice there is a chance for some continuous heavy rain showers, maybe some thunderstorms that build in behind it as we move towards 2 and 3 o'clock. This is where we could see the potential for maybe some flooding in some spots. So something to keep in mind through the day tomorrow that we could see maybe a little bit of pooling on the road. So give yourself some time if you're heading out the door, maybe traveling during the afternoon to get some of those 4th of July activities. After that, there is a little bit of a period where we could see maybe some sunshine. This is going to be that period where we'll see how the atmosphere responds to this and see if it can kind of get its act together or if it wants to try to develop some storms later on in the day. Because right now we are watching a chance for a very conditional second half of the day storm chance to develop. Our in-house model right now trying to pick up on that a little closer to the Mississippi River, but building the majority of them closer to parts of southern Wisconsin. Other models, however, want to develop them along the Minnesota and Iowa border. So tomorrow, going to want to really stay weather aware once we work into the second half of the day, because that's where we could see the chance for some storms. Notice Storm Prediction Center has a level 2 out of 5 risk. Area shaded in yellow for the entire KIMT viewing area. Tomorrow, though, high temperatures into the low to mid 80s. Morning rain and storms will be possible. And then watching that conditional evening and storm chance. You can track the storms with us. Just download the Storm Team 3 weather app. It's free on iOS and Android. You can get the latest forecast as we move through the rest of tonight and through the day tomorrow. 7-day forecast for the weekend's always in view. Temperatures remain into the 80s, upper 70s and low 80s for Wednesday before we start to dry out just a little bit heading into Friday.